So what's going on, guys, and welcome back to episode number 4 of our Portsmouth career mode, and we are going to be taking on Wigan in the first game of this episode, and it is going to be away from home in the league. Once again, we have decided to change up the this is so frustrating. Which kit is not going to go with them? We're going to go white. So white against, because obviously they're going to have to play in their home kit, but then fuck it. It's so frustrating. They're going to play in their away kit. I'm sorry, they're playing at home in their away kit. But we've changed up the formation once again. We've got Evans, Clark, Thompson and McCrory making up the back line. Congolo is going to be making his debut in this one. He's going to be playing at CDM along with O'Keefe. Then we've got a mid three of Chaplin on the left. We've got Gomez at cam, and we've got Edwards on the right mid or right attacking midfield. And we've got Berreton. We're giving him one last chance up top, and let's see if we can go ahead and rebounce from that poor performance against Walsall, where we ended up losing by 2-0. Hopefully we can improve that against Wigan and pick up all 3 points. Come on, the men in blue. Good chance for Wigan down this left-hand side as Thompson tries to get back. He goes to ground, and thank God the player didn't fall over. And that's good from Connor Chaplin there, doing his defensive duties. He plays the ball to Gomez. Gomez out wide to McCrory. McCrory back inside to Connor Chaplin as he plays the ball through to Berreton. What a chance this is. Berreton, can he cut back inside? Lovely piece of play from Berreton. He goes for goal, and dearie me, what a chance you had to open your tally for Portsmouth. Double step over, cuts back inside, and completely, he just saw diamonds or gold. He went for glory and blazed his shot miles over the bar. Not impressed. Oh, ho, ho! What a goal from O'Keefe. We were just thinking about changing this guy, maybe even putting him on the loan list to get him some action elsewhere, because now Congolo's come in. If this formation didn't work, there was only going to be one space at CDM, but then he goes and does this. Edwards with the assist, and what a goal that is from O'Keefe. The technique on that shot to hit it as the ball comes across you, and that is sublime. What a goal from our number 7, and this guy may be saying, you know what, I want to stay here, I want to fight for my place. Congolo might have just come in, but I am going to keep my place. So, what a goal that was from the little number 7. Oh, decent chance for Wigan though. Will Griggs is running through on goal. He goes for goal, and thank God for that. He puts the ball wide of the post as the song sensation, we will call him, goes ahead and puts his shot wide of the post. So we're still 1-0 up in this game, and we're playing some good football. Congolo is making a difference in the centre of the park. He's really bringing in that strength and height, which we're desperately looking for, and I think he's going to be a regular starter for Portsmouth. Oh, Will Grigg once again, good chance for him. He plays the ball across, and what a challenge that was from McCrory. Please tell me that's a goal kick, because they're on fire at the moment, but what a challenge that is. It was. That is sublime. Well done, McCrory. He's just saved a goal. Congolo out wide to Evans. Evans through. Here it comes to Berreton. He takes on his man and once again loses it because he's not that big threat up top. We're not really feeling it with Berreton at the moment, but I do have faith in this guy. I think he can try and get back in my good books and play the ball through to Gomez. Gomez, lovely piece of play, cuts past his man, goes for goal. It's going to come to Berreton, and he can't win the header in the air. But that's it for the first half, and hopefully we continue the second half as we've left off the first, on top. Connor Chaplin with a fantastic chance. Connor Chaplin makes it 2, and the man with the number 19 on his shirt doing the weird dance that everyone's going to join in with, and that was a fantastic goal from Connor. Berreton actually picking up the assist. He didn't actually do much, but he did offload the ball through to Connor. The fake shot pretty much confused the number 2. He didn't know what to do. The goalkeeper probably should have saved it. It wasn't the best of shots, and the goalkeeper should have definitely saved that, but we're not complaining. We've got a little bit of breathing space now, and that's Connor Chaplin's second of the campaign. Come on. Good ball through to Marcus Edwards. Marcus Edwards out wide to Congolo. Congolo is doing the job that I wanted him to do. He's holding back. Look at him. That's what I wanted. He's sitting in front of the defence. He picks up the missing pieces and then loses the ball. But yeah, that's what I was exactly looking for from a centre defensive midfielder. And he has the physique. He has the height. That is what I love about him. And he looks like he will be a very important part of the squad that we are going to be building. But lovely build-up play there from Wigan. But just as nice piece of play to get out of danger as Congolo once again losing it. So we're singing his praise, and then he goes ahead and loses the ball twice as they've now got a free kick in a dangerous position. Lovely ball through to Lowe, who's just come on the pitch. Lowe plays the ball through to Pitman. Pitman tries to pretty much bulldoze his way through. And I think it's just me, to be honest, because I'm not having any fun with dribbling at all. I used to be able to at least perform the double step over. Don't get me wrong, I've never been good at skills. But the double step over, the Berber spin, a roulette, all that stuff used to work in FIFA 17. At the moment, I can't figure out the trick for dribbling in FIFA 18. If you have any tips, please let me know. It would be highly appreciated. Through to Pitman, Pitman through to Congolo, Congolo through to Lowe, Lowe to make it 3, and he has made it 3. He's doing the Ronaldo celebration, he's pointing to his tree trunk of a leg, and Lowe hasn't been playing for the past 2 games. We put him on the pitch as a substitute, and he goes ahead and scores for us. Congolo also picks up 8 assists on his debut, and that Congolo, I cannot stop singing his praise. He's been fantastic at the CDM role, and he also proves he can push forward, and he can be an assist king. So there we go, the referee has put Wigan out of their misery. A very, very good performance by us, winning by 3 goals to 0. So the best way to bounce back from a defeat is to go ahead and, score 3 goals and keep a clean sheet. So Congolo picking up man of the match, an absolute fantastic performance from him. Gomez was also good, and Chaplin was also very good indeed. So a good performance all round, and that is what we want to see more of. Come on, Portsmouth. So for some reason it's still showing that Bennett hasn't been sold and he's still in our club, I believe. So because of that, he will probably be playing in the next game. So we are going to change up the lineup at all because we are going to be playing in the cup competition now. So we want to be giving a few more players some game time. So we're going to go Holmes Dennis at left back. We're going to go with Watmore at centre back, and also Rose can play centre back. And on the right, we're going to go with... Oh, we haven't actually got a right back now. We've got rid of Drew Talbot. So Kennedy can play right back. Can Holmes Dennis play right back? Because that would be better if he could. No, he can't. So anyway, Kennedy can play there. Up top, we're going to go with Pitman. And then we're going to have Bennett on the left instead of Chaplin. We're going to have Naismith on the right instead of Edwards. At Cam, we're going to be going with Lowe. Or do we put Nace... Can Lowe play Cam? He can play right mid-striker. Bennett... Actually, what we're going to do, Pitman can go at Cam. And at CDM, we're going to go with... did we go with May? We haven't actually got any CMs, do we? We've got Close. Close can play there, and we'll go with May. So May and Close, so not the best centre midfield from us there. But what we're going to do, Clark, we're not going to need that. Laukovic can come onto the bench. We're going to put also Hawkins can come onto the bench instead of Edwards, and that could be that. I think that's going to be the squad we're going to be going with for this game. So it's not the strongest squad in the world, but I'm hoping this team is at least going to be able to try and get us through to the next round, because otherwise we're going to upset the board early on. They want us to reach round of 32 and we're going to be taking on Morecambe. So they are in our league, I believe, or maybe even League 2. But hopefully it should be a routine result for us. But the team we have put out is rather weak, and there's a few players playing out of their positions. So we'll have to see what's going to happen. Lowe through to Pitman here. Pitman back inside to Lowe, and that was a decent chance for us early on against Morecambe, and that's what we need, some confidence for this pretty much new 11 that we've put out today, because the reason we've done it, we're not going to be doing this all the time, of course, unless we have 2 very strong squads, which unfortunately we do not have that case. But what we are planning on doing is just trying out a few players, because a few of these players we haven't even tried yet, and we want to try and get the feel of them. Maybe there's some players that we will really like, and maybe Bennett is going to try and prove us that we should try and keep him and that he should reject his deal. You don't know, but Pitman does well, holds up the ball, comes too close here, Ben Close taking on his man, gets tackled, and Morecambe launch a counter-attack of their own. So Close out wide to Carl Bennett. Carl Bennett, oh no, not a foul. Didn't think it was, and he tried to fake shot past his man, but that was rather unsuccessful. So we play the ball across now to Pittman, who's actually doing quite well at camp. He's holding up the ball very well indeed. So as you see there, he's coming for the ball. He's not going to be scoring goals doing that, but he's coming for them. He's played the ball out wide to Kyle Naismith. And that's what I mean about FIFA 18, guys. Our players just get mushed off the ball so damn easily. Oh, Pittman's won the ball back for us here. What a lovely run from Pittman. Pittman goes for goal, and what a save from the Morecambe goalkeeper and their captain. That was an astonishing save. Look at that for a save at full stretch, down out to his right hand side, gets fingertips on it, and Pittman nearly scored a fantastic goal. Naismith, though, cutting inside here, plays the ball to Bennett. Bennett strikes it first time. It comes across to Pittman. Pittman tries to win that one in the air, but can't do so. But he does force their number 4 to just put his foot through it and put it into the crowd. But we win the ball back here with Pittman. Pittman through to Holmes Dennis, through to May, back across to Lowe. Lowe across to Close, and that is beautiful. That really was a beautiful team goal. Slotted into the back of the net by Close, but Pittman doing a fantastic job, and Lowe, what a ball that was around the corner, and that is something we would like to see more of. Lowe, a lovely link-up play with Ben Close, and that is just a very calm finish, side footing the ball into the bottom corner of the net. We take a 1-0 lead just before the half-time break. Fantastic. Holmes Dennis through to Pittman. Pittman is doing fantastic with a hold-up play. Plays the ball across to Lowe. Lowe is actually running out of space, but we're going to try and create a chance for him. That was beautiful, though. Look at that roulette. He managed to get past 1, nearly got past 2, but we've now got another chance for May. May across to Ben Close. Ben Close back across to May, or is he going to... Come on. What is that? What is that, EA? They just stuck to each other and could not get unstuck. What is this? Wrestling match? So Holmes Dennis here plays the ball across to Hawkins. Hawkins out wide to Lowe. Lowe goes for goal, and he's only gone and done it again, isn't he? He is just telling me, boss, play me more. I need to play. I need to be the first name on the team sheet, because that's a lovely ball across from Hawkins, and what a goal that is from Lowe, right into the top hand corner. There's no stopping that one, and that is pretty much put us through to the next round of the Johnston Paint Trophy, which is now called the Checker Trade Trophy. They just change the name of the trophies all the time, don't they? Hawkins, though, doing well, holding off his man, and this number 9 looks like he's got power and pace, and he has, because he scored our 3rd. Hawkins is just... Well, it's the first time we've tried him. We have not played with him up top before. We bring him on with just 15 minutes to go, and he scores a goal like that. That is what we were looking for. That's what we wanted from Berreton, a big man that has pace to run past defenders, hold the ball up, and put balls into the back of the net. Something that Berreton hasn't been doing, and Lowe, and now this guy, are both doing. So, Berreton, do we give you one last chance to prove us wrong? Or maybe we're playing you in the wrong position? I don't know. So the referee once again blowing the full-time whistle for the last time in this episode, and Portsmouth fans are celebrating because the Blue Army have progressed into the next round of the Checker Trophy. A fantastic performance from us. Jamal Lowe once again man of the match, playing fantastic. Hawkins actually picked up a 9.4, and I also thought Pittman was very good in that game. So Lowe has scored in the last 2 games. I think it's time for us to actually start him in a proper game. When I mean proper game, I mean in the first team lineup. So now in transfer deadline day, but Bennett has still yet to agree a deal. Oh, there we go. He's now been sold. So we've been allocated 1.1 million. We've got a transfer for Connor Chaplin, which we're not even going to bother looking at. So now we've got 1.1 million. We're going to have to search for a player to replace Bennett. Who's it going to be, guys? So guys, we've got a deal for Oriol Busquets, a player from Barcelona, and he looks quite decent. So we've basically asked to go ahead and negotiate with him. We've gone ahead and got him, or not got him, but we've got the deal secured. We would also like this guy, Jordi Mbu, but the problem is we can't afford the release clause, and that they won't let us basically buy him without the release clause. Jadon Sanchez, they will not let us buy him for some reason, and they won't let us loan him either, basically because he does not want to join. Brahim Diaz we would like to bring into the club, but I just do not think we have the funds to go ahead and do so, because we've only got basically 1 million, less than 1 million to play with, and which is currently less than his valuation. So let's just go for a midfielder, and let's just try and offload some people, because I don't know. We can consider, but we're looking to bring in a striker. What strikers have we got to offer you? We've got Pitman, no. Lowe, definitely not. Hawkins, Connor Chaplin, Curtis Main. There we go. Curtis Main, we would let you have, but they want 1.4 million, and we can only offer that. So let's go ahead and offer you a straight 1 million. If you don't accept that, we'll have to go in for someone else. And we've got a deal also for Brahim Diaz, but the problem is, unless we play him on the wing, which I don't know which he can play right mid, right wing, striker and left wing, so that's the only good thing about him, he can play all over the shot. So that's one player we would like, and then some other players we were also looking at. We've got these guys we could bring in on free deals, which is also a possibility. But the last one, wherever he is, we've got Arp, who looks quite decent. Sessegnon we cannot afford, they will not go any lower. This guy is good, but his release score is 7.2 million, which means there is not a chance we will be getting him. He's recently joined to the club, so it looks like we are going to have to negotiate with, I think Brahim Diaz would be a better deal than Busquets. So let's go ahead and negotiate with Brahim Diaz, and let's see if he will actually join the club, because a few others wouldn't come to Portsmouth for some reason. So Brahim Diaz is just not going to happen. We do not have the money to go ahead and bring him in. I just realised we have absolutely no money, and it doesn't actually free up the wage budget either, because we actually offered a deal to offload our player to him, to City I should say, but that wasn't going to work, and 1.1 million wherever it is would leave us like 80 something pounds. So what we're going to have to do, we're going to have to go in and go for Busquets, who is also a decent player, but he's not the exact player we're looking for, but he's good, he's got good potential, so maybe he could be a decent player. So let's go ahead and see what they say about him, because maybe he could also play at CDM with Congolo, but then do we need another CDM? We don't really, do we? So I don't know. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Let's offer him a 3-year deal. I think he would be a decent player to bring in actually. So no release clause, perfectly good with us. Let's just hope he doesn't want that much wages, because he wants 1.6, which is fair enough. He wants a 21 grand signing on bonus, which is quite a lot. Let's counter and let's edit the wage and signing on bonus. Signing on bonus, let's just say we don't want to give him a signing on bonus. We'll just go with that. Let's see what they say. Yeah. My client is weekly wage 1,500 and we're looking for signing bonus. Okay, whatever. You have come to the club, so it's a good deal, and that's pretty much what we've done. We've ended up offloading Bennett and bringing in this guy. Bennett was probably a higher rated player, which he would be, but this guy does look very good, and he's going to be a decent player to play alongside. 66 rated CDM. He's got good stamina. He's quite tall. He can play centre mid. He can play centre defensive mid as well. And him, along with Congolo, could be a fantastic team in the centre defensive midfield positions. And I'm actually thinking of playing him at centre back, because I think he could be a good player there. I think so. So we've got a transfer for Curtis Main, and to be honest, we would happily let Curtis Main go. So let's go ahead and negotiate and see what could be the maximum we could possibly get for him. So let's propose, his current value is 180, so we're going to say 200, and let's see what they say. Will they go ahead and give us our 200,000 Morecambe? So we just beat them. We just beat bloody Morecambe, and they want to take a player away from us. At least meet his valuation. Come on. His valuation, and you can have him. Okay, you have a deal. They'll match 180 grand price tag for him. So that's just going to free up a little tiny bit of funds for us, which is fair enough. At least if they free up some funds, that will give us something to work with, because at the end of the day, we're going to have to pay players when they start hitting their milestones. We've also got transfer for Milan Laukovic and for Cal Naismith. Ooh, what do we do now? So Cal Naismith is a very versatile player. He can play all over the shot, so we're going to reject that one. But Laukovic could be a player we would be interested in selling for 470 grand. Maybe if we can get near the 800, we would consider it. But for 800, I don't think we're going to get anything that good. So let's go ahead and go straight out 1 million, and let's just see what they say. If they say no, then that's fair enough. I'm sorry. Okay, bye for now. Bye-bye, Bolton. Once again, the rep returns and the rep leaves very unhappy. I simply do not care. We'll keep the players then. So Curtis Main has now been sold and we've been allocated some money. So do we go ahead and see how much wages we can get out of that and try and bring in a player on the wages? We could do. We've got 10 grand. Okay, we're going to go ahead and try and bring in one last player, and hopefully it can be one of them wingers, because one of them wingers looked very good. We've got a centre defensive midfield, which we don't need. We could do a centre back, but he wants 13.5. This guy can play right back and right wing back, so he looks quite good. But this is the guy I was interested in, but he just wants stupid wages. This guy also looks okay. 66 rated, only 25 years of age. This guy definitely no. Flo, because he's been signed up by a team now. So what we're going to go ahead and do, let's try and get this guy on the cheap. Maybe we can get him for like 4 grand. That'd be great if we could. So they need to look after their client's career long term. This is not going to work for us. Calcedo's looking for 1.75 release clause, which is fair enough. So there is a release clause in there. So we will make a profit if someone wants him. He wants 5,700. And he wants 60 grand after 10 appearances, which is perfectly fine, but I don't want to be paying him that much. So let's go ahead and adjust the wages just that touch, and also let's drop that to like 22. He's a free agent at the end of the day. Come on, do you want to come to Portsmouth and play? Doesn't look like he wants to. I want to go ahead with this deal. Yeah, that's the least my client is willing to go ahead and take. So let's go ahead and accept it. And that is another player joining the club. So we've signed plenty of players this transfer season, and I'm pretty pleased with that. We'll go ahead and have a look at the new players very soon. So we've got a loan offer for Adam May. Adam May to go to on loan for a year. We're going to reject. We don't want to send him out on loan because he will be getting some game time here and there probably. So because of that, we don't want to loan him out. And we're now going into the last hour of the transfer window. We do have no emails to answer, and that is it. Transfer deadline day has ended. Our first transfer deadline day with Portsmouth ended with us signing 2 new players. We've now got some stuff to do. Our scout has returned, but guys, I'm going to leave you on a cliffhanger because I'm not going to show you who this scout of future star is going to be until next episode. So I want you to comment in the description down below. Do you think he's going to be a goalkeeper, a defender, a midfielder, or a striker? Also, put in brackets what you want it to be. However, that is in fact going to be it for this episode of Career Mode. If you did enjoy it, please make sure to hit the like button down below, as it is going to be very much appreciated. And don't forget, if you are new around here, hit that subscribe button to keep up to date with all my latest videos and career modes. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.